So this place, it's a holiday weekend, but it's Saturday morning, pretty early still. This place will fill up, especially in the evening. See and be seen situation. You see the best bikes you've ever seen in the world come in here. Anyway, there's changing rooms over there. There's food and beverage restaurants. There's a Campanola specialty bike shop. They do all kinds of work though. They sell bikes, they repair them. But they've done some work on my Urus wheels that are on this bike. But anyway, they have one of these little money units. It also gets you into the bike lane. You have to use it like a key card in a hotel room. See all kinds of bikes here. There's a man on a little mini velo or a folding bike probably. So all of this over here is independent operators. All kinds of Thai food, inexpensive. Got more higher end places here too. Nothing super fancy, but nice. Like I say, this place fills up. Pretty cool. Now the deal is this blue tarmac here that leads down there for about 300-400 meters, and then you have to go through a check-in gate like that. Use this to open the gate. It got security. It's lit at night. People that ride here know what they're doing on a bike. Anyway, there's this big wide lane here, the blue pathway that goes all the way around the airport and back. And then next to the blue lane is the purple lanes. There's only two of those, two smaller lanes. Blue lane is if you're riding under 30 kph. Purple lane if you're riding more than 30 kph. So this is a place, if you own a triathlon bike or a time trial bike, you're out here riding it, because it's pretty much the only place in Bangkok where you can really go after it. And so you'll see some people out here, and you'll see teams of riders out here. And I'll be doing my normal ride, 25, 30 kph, and I'll just have 6 or 7 or 8 guys or girls, ladies, I mean, zip by me like I'm standing still. Thailand is really big on audax, randonneur riding, minimum 200 kilometers with a time limit on it. There's an awful lot of that down in the province where I live. Anyway, I gotta get a water bottle. I forgot my water bottle. They won't let you take a plastic water bottle, you know, that you get from a vending machine or something. You have to get a real water bottle because they don't want garbage. It's a nice facility. It's super nice. It's the airport. Runway's over there. Coffee shop. KFC if you're jonesing for some fried chicken before you ride. Down in here is where you top up this wristband with money. Those machines top it up just like an Easy Pass for your car. Got a couple bike shops over here, but I think the pandemic has wreaked some havoc. That looks like it's closed. There's nothing going on in there but bike storage. Bike rental here. Over here, Central Bike, which is a good bike shop. They sell good stuff. Do the repairs. If you have a Campanola rig, you can get it all fixed here. They have all the parts and everything. Now this bike shop manufactures its own line of bikes called Latana. It's kind of a cool design and not horribly expensive. It's got sort of a Pinarello dogma look to the fork, doesn't it? Wonder where they got that idea. Got the Skylane, there's more Latana bike frames there. This is a local bike brand there, Java. I don't know much about it. Anyway, I need to get a bike water bottle, and that guy in there will fix your bike. Guess they sell Italian bikes here, don't they? Tea. 3T is good stuff. Campano. Fresh coconut water. Fresh pineapple. Water. Water bottles. These nice people clean these brand new water bottles so that we can fill them up. Nice little convenience shop here. It has good stuff, some high-end product. If you want to spend money on snacks, this would be a place to do it. And all kinds of different waters and juices and milks, and nut milks, and more snacks, ready to eat stuff. All here. Never have to leave happy and healthy bike lane. Just find a place to sleep at night. Wake up in the morning, get your coffee, have a fried egg. You're good to go. It'll be one of many super duper rigs you'll see out here. 5 o'clock in the evening, it's time to come if you want to see some bikes. I'll tell you what, it's unbelievable. And some of the prettiest girls in Thailand on bikes. Sure is nice. They're all pretty in Thailand. What am I talking about? Entrance to Happy Healthy Bike Lane. Dead ahead. So if you want to go fast, you want to get on that lane. You can get on it once you're in, but for some reason they have a separate entrance. Once you're through the gate, you have this little short entrance. Track begins there. 25-kilometer loop all the way around the airport. It's a hell of a nice place to go for a ride. It's a little bit boring for my taste once you get out there. It's just a track, but it's peaceful and it's quiet. And nobody here, even though this holiday weekend, it's a big holiday in Thailand called Loi Krathong. It's a beautiful event, and it kind of displays the mix of ancient animistic beliefs with Buddhism that coexist together in Thailand. And Thai people basically believe in the life of stuff like water. Loi Krathong, for instance, is offering to the water spirits. It's beautiful. You should research it and find out about it. Anyway, I got married on Loi Krathong Day, so I'm out for a ride. It's the day after Loy Krathong. You wake up and you realize, what the hell did I get married for? My goodness, life is sweet. You can go back and forth over these lands, there's no barrier. If you want to pick up the speed, you get over there. For me, blue lanes just work just fine. Sometimes you run into a lot of wind out here because it is in the same sort of terrain as the airport, wide open mostly. Just starting. Here in Thailand, when you got something to sell, you got a lot to say, you can do it. In this case, what else is there to say? Bangkok Bank, we love your money. It's not even up there, but you know it's true. Peaceful, warm. It's Thailand. Now this is where we make a loop back. We've reached the end of the airport. I'm gonna loop back to the starting point. There's all there is. Jello, believe it or not, Thailand's a big jello producer. They pump that all over the kingdom from here. Jello production facility not far. You can see the airport in the distance. Bangkok is a pretty nicely designed place. This whole area here was shrimp farming, fish farming. It's low, it's near the Gulf. I mean, we're not far at all. Big tidal wave come in, we'd be under it. Anyway, they cleared it all out to build the airport. But if you get on some back roads not far, like if you just went that way, about a kilometer, or over there, you're in the country and you're winding around on little lanes, and it's one fish farm after another. It's nothing but a big hole dug in the ground filled with water, fish, shrimp farming. It's all here. Now you might thought I was joking about the jello production, but here it is, the living proof. Pump station east. They had to have one on the west side. There's so much jello getting pumped. Thailand eats a lot of gelatin dessert. They sure do. Not far from here, they got the biggest Slurpee manufacturing facility in the world. Miles and miles, kilometer after kilometer, pipes going up and down and over and around, and all the different flavors color-coded in the pipes. It's amazing what Thailand does. Now we're coming up on a little rest station right over there under the trees. There's about 3 of those on this loop where you can get a snack, vending machines with water and juice and whatnot. That's the fellow on the Kolnaga. There we are. We got about less than 10K left. Now, one of the things that's a nice feature of the bike lane, every 1/4 K, they have the distance marked out, how far you've traveled. So there we are, officially 15.6 1.75 kilometer. If you keep going this way, if you go that way, somebody's going to tell you, don't go that way, stupid, go this way. Anyway, yeah. Everything's set up here. It's really well designed. There's people to take care of the property. Look at the lights, solar powered. Each one of these has a solar power. Now, imagine the fossil fuel equivalent of that. You can isolate the power source to one lamp. What if we had a smokestack coming out of each one of these things, burning God knows what down below to power the light? That's essentially what we've got, unless you got a solar panel. Now, I'm not trying to sell anybody on the virtues of solar or fossil fuel energy. I don't really give a shit. It's all going to hell in a handbasket eventually, ain't it? So there you go, 15.7 on my computer. We're right on. I need to take a swig of water. I had to buy some brand new water bottles because I forgot mine. Damn things at the bike shop were 600 baht a piece. That's like $17. That's crazy. It's just a plastic thing with Campanola written on it. Now if they had my name on it, George, it'd be worth what? 50 baht. Who'd buy a George logo water bottle? But people love brands, don't they? I bought it because I had to. They won't let you take a regular water bottle out of a reach-in cabinet. You gotta have this because they know that you're gonna toss the empty on the side of the road like some dumb shit. Don't be a dumb shit. Ride your bike. A lot of people in Thailand love these. I guess they're popular everywhere. I helped my sister get one, get her on a bike back in merry old America. Not so merry. Now there's something you don't find anymore. They just don't make it. Everything is vanilla. Look at these tubes. Sculptural effect to it. It's not just an aerodynamic consideration on your bike. It's an aesthetic thing, and that's why people like craftsmanship and why people like Hambini's bottom bracket, because it's a guy in his fucking basement making it really well. Now look at that. Tubes. It's even concave on the bottom of these. This one's a little rounded. This one is got this same sort of concavity. Same thing on the chain stays and the seat stays. Look at the shape of that. Both of those things. Now you don't find it anymore. It's just a little pencil thin round thing, straight down and flat boxy, squared off rectangular thing going there. Maybe you get a little bit of this on the chain stays, but not much. Look at that, how they've linked together. Same thing down here. It's a little bridge. 3K weave exposed with probably a couple coats of clear coat on top of it. None of this is decal. It's hand painted. They don't do decals at CFA. Hand painted. Artisan bike manufacturing. Better than time, better than look. Now those are fine bikes. It's a totally different animal though. And I don't demean those at all. I'm just saying this is maybe it's a bygone era. You can still go to the handmade bike shows that are held around the world and see some awfully finely crafted stuff. I saw a little beautiful small bike shop in North Bangkok yesterday, and the owner there, middle-aged woman, she's a distributor in Thailand for enduro bearings, Ritchie bike components and frames, company out of Germany called Axe, AX, which I haven't been able to find on the website, but they make super expensive. The brakes on display in her shop are all EE brakes. Now, if you don't know about EE brakes, they cost about 350 fucking bucks for one caliper, but they're half the weight of a Dura Ace, and it's a different design. It looks really kind of cool. Super braking power, 350 smackers a pop. Now there you go. That's better than the cost of a cheap China carbon frame just to get some calipers. Now this bike shop here sells high-end stuff too. He's got THM products, which are super expensive. Now THM makes the crankset for a company called Stork, which is a German manufacturer. 26,000 baht. 26,000 baht is nearly $1,000 for a crank arm with the spider and another crank arm. That's all you get for 1,000 bucks. You have to buy the chain rings. So yeah, you can go crazy. The bike world is like entering a rabbit hole. You get in and you just don't know where it's going to lead you. It's all fascinating down there though. I love it. Love that bike too. Now, this area, as I mentioned, was all seafood farming. It's low country. You see the clogs that run through Thailand. This used to be how everybody got around before streets. You had a boat, you just floated down the clong. There's clogs, canals all through this country. Now the nickname for Suvarnabhumi, that's the name of that airport, Suvarnabhumi. If you try to pronounce it phonetically, you'll probably make Thai people giggle a little bit. It's Suvarnabhumi. Nickname for people of this airport, since this used to be essentially a big swamp, they call it Big Swampy. It's a good nickname. I like it, Big Swampy. Now we got about 4 more kilometers to get back. That's all there is to it. It's a lovely ride. You can take it easy and just tool around here and have a conversation with a friend. Yeah. Bring a beautiful young lady, or if you're a beautiful young lady already, bring a handsome young man, or even an ugly one. Ugly men like that too. Go for a ride and just have a lovely conversation. Beautiful day at happy, healthy bike land. I'm trying out some new bibs today. Bought them at that bike shop in North Bangkok yesterday. Looking for a set of Castelli bibs. I want to check out the difference between the pad and a Castelli and the elastic interface pad that's in everything these days. I like the design, the style, the color, and everything. It fits well. Just breaking them in. Yeah. Back to where we started. Always surprise myself. I'm still alive to tell the tale. 70 and kicking. It's been a trip.